Y'all, ASAP Rocky is a free man. And while we're out here clapping, Rihanna is handing out smoke like literal party favors. Y'all, what am I talking about? Rihanna is staying silent no more. She said, I let it slide while I was in court and I had to act sophisticated and like I was down with this. But now let's get into it. She is calling out the police. She is calling out the so called courtroom journalists that literally were operating like the prosecutors, loud and wrong cheerleaders. She is letting that chopper singing, baby. We are here for it. Let's get into this. Okay, first of all, Rihanna is naming names. Woo! Listen, so much so that there are legal journalists having meltdowns trying to defend their actions. Some people say they might even be deleting tweets. Y'all grab your tea because actually grab the whole kettle because this is getting hot. All right, so let's start from the beginning. You know that ASAP Rocky just dodged 24 years behind bars. And instead of throwing a we beat the case party, or actually, you know, Rihanna and ASAP love a good party. They are probably having a we beat the case epic party right now. And you know, Jason Lee is going to come on Instagram in 3 to 5 business days gloating like some. Yeah, so I was at the Rihanna party. You know he's gonna come gloating, letting us know he's Rihanna's bestie and how amazing the party is. And all I gotta say is, Jason, hurry up because I want to hear how amazing that party was. But before she even threw the yo, we are free, you ain't going to jail, we about to work on Fenty number 3. I swear they gonna have a little girl next year. Rihanna thought she should let us know. She decided to clear her throat and clear the room. First up, so first off, the officer that testified against ASAP Rocky, this is actually, oddly enough, Erica Giraldi's son. Yeah, the one who collected the evidence from the scene. That was Erica Giraldi's son from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I guess Rihanna and Erica aren't cool anymore because I believe she unfollowed Erica on Instagram. I don't blame her. I would do the same thing. Anyway, she called him out in an epic Instagram post. She put his face on her Instagram stories for her millions of followers and devoted Navy, and literally said he thought he ate. Now, there were some people being like, that's illegal. You can't do that. That's pretty. Shut up. He testified in a televised trial. And baby, it wouldn't have been illegal if ASAP had gotten convicted guilty. At the end of the day, all Rihanna said is, he thought he ate. She ain't a sight violence. She ain't say she wanted anything to happen to him. She just said he looks stupid and he was doing the most, and that's why things happen. At least that's my interpretation of what Brianna said. But there's more to it. Listen, Rihanna was basically saying by posting that picture on her Instagram stories, sir, you had one job to see that ASAP Riley's story had more holes than a dollar store had more holes in it than a dollar store pair of socks. And yet here we are. But the real heat, please, it's for these court reporters who were out here acting like the prosecution's fan club, tweeting, basically treating tweets it with the equivalent of saying lock him up merch in their shopping carts. Baby, Rihanna said not on her watch. So what exactly did she say? Y'all, let's get into it. Okay, so listen. First of all, Riri's hit list, okay? Erica Giraldi's son, because apparently collecting evidence and using common sense were two separate tasks that day. According to Rihanna, if the man had done his job right, he would have clocked instantly that ASAP Riley's evidence was given, this is my first scam energy, and shut the whole thing down before it even made to court. Let's not forget that when ASAP Riley was showing he had to turn his text messages it yeah, he had to turn his text messages into the police, and he deleted a bunch of messages where he was the aggressor taunting ASAP Rocky. Yeah, but that was too much for Erica Giraldi's son. No, listen, no, couldn't do that. So ASAP Rocky has been out here fighting for his freedom. Okay? while Erica Giraldi's son is basically out here doing auditions for Law and Order Bad Liar Unit on the stand. Yeah, Rihanna had to call that out. I know she was sitting in court saying, just wait, just wait. As soon as my man's found innocent, even though, to be fair, no matter how good she thought the case was, and I thought that Rihanna and ASAP had a really strong case, there had to be that moment of fear when you're literally like, yo, like the courts could just decide against us. All this stuff could happen. And then we're never, I'm not like, I'm going to be bringing the kids to visit you in jail. That had to be super, super, super stressful. But let's get back into this. Let's talk about the court reporters or the prosecution PR team. Now, let's talk about these unbiased or one particularly unbiased court reporter, a legal reporter, always talking about the monkeys reporting in the courtroom, her words, not mine, always talking about some, oh my God, like this ain't a YouTube lawyer. First of all, as a YouTube commentator, what's wrong with being a YouTube lawyer? You should try being one because the YouTube lawyers actually got that right. Anyway, you guys know Megan the Stallion, who admittedly did a good job in the Tory Lanez trial, but she was doing too much with the ASAP Rocky. She was misreading cues, guaranteeing he'd be found guilty, saying, oh, I looked at the jurors. Trust me, they do not like Rocky. Megan, I think you were projecting because the jurors seemed like not only did they like him, but they believed him. Okay? Listen, again, all I can say is it proved that a lot of these unbiased news reporters, journalists, some of them forgot the difference between journalism and fan fiction. Now, hear me out. I know all I do is a mixture of journalism and fan fiction, but baby, I don't say I am a journalist and I do unbiased. You know, you're getting my opinion. You're getting my opinion right now. Listen, Rihanna specifically side eyed Megan Kuna for reporting on the case like she had team prosecution, a banner hanging in her living room. I mean, girl, at least pretend you're neutral. And again, ain't no shame in it. Give us your opinion. Tell us how you really feel. You know, I do that every day, but stop pretending to be unbiased and just give the facts where a lot of people were accusing you of giving like a very sterilized, but not just sterilized, very clipped. Like you were basically taking little sound bites and giving information, but not giving the other side. Or maybe she was. Maybe she just not that good at giving 360 reporting. But a lot of people felt like it was the actual opposite. Anyway, and don't even get me started on how they chopped up that juror interview to make it sound like, oh, we thought Rocky was guilty, but oops, the law said no. When in reality, the jurors said they followed the evidence. And spoiler alert, the evidence was as thin as Hollywood's favorite detox tea. Y'all, can we just talk about the obvious? ASAP Relly, he was exposed as the jealous hater of the year. They need to give that man an award. Because honestly, speaking of bad acting, let's revisit this. This so called friend who turned into the prosecution's star witness slash the biggest hater, this man really tried to convince a jury that ASAP Rocky shot him, while the evidence showed he basically grazed himself in a DUI or DIY Victim of the Year stunt. Sir, what do you think this was? A telenovela audition? He was doing the most. And then he literally, whenever the judge would be like, wait a second. Bradley, come on. What you say? That don't make any sense. He would try to be like, oh, I'm getting tired of this. Why am I still in the courtroom? He literally tried to throw a tantrum and use aggression to get the judge to change the topic. And the judge was like, okay, proceed. But again, it didn't come across well in the jurors. You know, it actually even got exposed that he was the one that planted the fake rumors about ASAP Rocky cheating on Rihanna because he really wanted to break them up. Yeah, it was bad. And let's not forget, ASAP Rocky was ready to send Rocky away for 24 years. 24 years. While that man got two babies and a beautiful billionaire, maybe wife, fiance, definitely girlfriend, at home. Listen, jealousy is one thing, but trying to become the villain in someone else's family photo, yo, that's a new all-time low. Oh, and for the people who clutched their pearls because Rihanna brought her kids to court, yo, Rihanna had something to say about that too. Basically, she was like, I'm a mother, I'm a partner, and if that was the last time my babies were going to see their dad outside of prison walls, then yes, I bought them. Mind your business and adjust your priorities. And honestly, period. In the discussion. She ate on that one. She really honestly ate. I mean, I really appreciated the way Rihanna handled the whole thing. It yo, you gotta love love. Listen, because love conquers all, and so does common sense. At the end of the day, love won. And so did the actual evidence. Because let's be real, the prosecution's case was held together by duct tape, a few paper clips, and a prayer that nobody actually noticed that Relly was a or appeared to be the con artist of the century. Between Rayleigh's shaky story and that prop gun defense, it actually made sense once you heard the whole thing. It's no surprise the jury said, yeah, we're not buying this. Your Honor, not guilty. But the real gag, all those reporters who spent weeks not even hinting, but screaming from the rooftop that Rocky was guilty now had to pretend that they were neutral the whole time. Baby, the internet never forgets. Anyway, y'all, Rihanna came, she clapped back, and she let it be known. If you come for her, her man, you better come correct. But listen, what do y'all think? Was Rihanna right for calling out the officer? Was she right for even calling out the reporters for acting like the prosecution's fan club? And do you think ASAP Relly was just out for a payday? I know I do. Listen, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your girl is almost at 500K. Can y'all hit that like, subscribe, notification, share? Baby, it's YouTube. You know how it works. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.